And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2-guard. Diallo out there with Eric Pascal. And it's Gobert in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Minnesota, the backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Jordan is out there with Towns, and it's Carr in at the small forward position. And already, Greg, we're seeing some of the new wrinkles that players have added to their game.
No doubt. The work doesn't end when the season does. And if you're trying to improve your skills, or if you're trying to pack on good weight, that kind of stuff needs to get done during the offseason.
Here is Conley. And there's the pass to Diallo. Here's Pascal. And Jordan sends it back.
Look at that.
Russell against Conley. Russell passes to Towns. Gobert with the block. And they'll get another chance. Here's Jordan. Rebound, Utah. Want to keep rolling here following the win against
whistle,
Memphis.
Mr. Ref.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
There were some unforced errors, but they also created some mistakes through their intensity on both ends.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game.
Oh, my God, they can't buy one. 0 for 4. Sometimes this happens.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive in trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
This is his first free throw of the game. And he knocks down the first one. And Edwards drops them both. Conley with it. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Can't hit the free throw line jump.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
And the dunk by Towns.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Now here's Conley. Passes it to Mitchell. Gobert dishes to Mitchell. To the left side wing. Pascal kicks to Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Over Towns. And the rejection by Towns. Pass to Carr. Doesn't go that time. So Utah will take it the other way. This is their first chance this season playing the Timberwolves.
And as you would expect, they came out on top in last season's series against this club, but no reason to expect anything different this time around.
They just seem to match up very well whenever they play these guys. You can tell they have a ton of confidence. I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Jazz trail by 6. Pass to Conley. Kicks it to Mitchell. To end the cold streak. Rebound, Minnesota. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
It was a terrific performance we got a chance to watch. They got into a nice rhythm and made smart adjustments along the way.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Jay Shante comes in for Eric Pascal. And it's Clarkson in for Mike Conley. Utah with the ball. They trail by 7. Clarkson finds Dedmon. Nice ball movement by Utah. Russell against Clarkson. Not enough on that one as it misses. For Minnesota, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Here's Reed. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Jazz trail by 9. 1:19 left here in the first quarter. Clarkson for 3. Minnesota with the rebound.
I'll take that.
Jordan's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And the pass to Reed. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's coming off a 40-point game against Memphis.
Yeah, and I look at his total effect on the scoring, both as a passer and a shooter. Incredibly productive.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Wants to get it to Tate and does. And that one drops.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
Now, here's Mitchell. No points in the game yet for him. Diallo the pass to Clarkson. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. The drive by Jordan, the layup off target.
Oh, my gosh. They got it. You need to get rid of me.
And so it's Minnesota holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their defense has been... And the unselfishness of this Utah Jazz team, a big part of what they're all about. As we hear from All-Star Donovan Mitchell.
You got guys who are continuously making plays, and I think we thrive off of. And I think the best part about it is we don't really care who it is. I think that's what separates us from a lot of teams, and that's what's going to hopefully get us to that next step.
And Greg, the depth of the Jazz obviously helping with that equal opportunity approach.
And Kevin, that's a great point. You credit the mindset, but it's also their personnel that makes it possible.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves?
They're doing a great job defensively down low. They've already racked up a lot of blocks. They've established an intimidation factor early in this one.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. We've got Jayshawn Tate. Mitchell is out there with Clarkson. Then it's Dwayne Dedman, and it's Gay in at the power forward position. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert may get overlooked, but his coach understands what he means to the Utah Jazz. Quinn Snyder says, his presence on the floor gives us a chance. He's our most important player as far as how he anchors our team. He's the foundation. Kevin, the way they win games, that's saying something.
He is a Defensive Player of the Year multiple times. Phenomenal play. Thanks, D.A. Reed gets the bucket.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times...
Here's Pascal. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Memphis. The Jazz with another miss.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And the basket by Okogie.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
There's 47 seconds left in the first half. Diallo the pass to Gobert. Great D that time from Jordan. Minnesota leading by 13. Here he goes. And the layup is good.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Jazz.
I need some more people to run with. Y'all add me on here.
Haskell's shot is off.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Jordan kicks to Russell. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Russell's got his second bucket of the night.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Sinks the triple. Mitchell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that was a little payback for what happened on the other end. Mitchell showing the range. A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. Defensively, and as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. The backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Towns is out there with Jordan. And it's Carr in at the small forward. That's Chris Finch's foul. As we get into the second half. Mitchell kicks to Gobert. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Over in the corner, Pascal. Inside, here's Gobert. Minnesota with the rebound. Jordan's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, guys, the great in the last outing against the Pacers delivered quite a performance. He finished with 20 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
The Timberwolves shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team, so you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
And Utah making a change here. Dedmon's checked in. Jazz trail by 21. Conley dishes to Mitchell. Here's Pascal. And Jordan sends it back.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Conley against Russell. Conley the pass to Mitchell. And here's Diallo. Jazz passing it around. Nobody near Pascal. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Pascal's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Jordan the pass to Reed. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
Now, here's Mitchell. Tight defense on him. 5 on the clock. The 11-footer, and Jordan sends it back. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
And the Jazz call time here.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. McDaniels comes in for Carr. And it's Malik Beasley in for D'Angelo Russell. Utah also making some changes. Rudy Gay's checked in for Eric Pascal. Jay Shante comes in for Diallo. And it's Clarkson in for Mike Conley. And Steve, a second-rounder back in the 2014 draft out of Missouri, Jordan Clarkson with a productive NBA career.
Yes, Kevin, and he's always been a bucket. What has changed is the shot selection. A lot more threes and terrific free throw shooting, making him a great bench weapon.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Jordan with the rebound.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Dedmon kicks to Clarkson. That three off the mark.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
And Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
And the Jazz making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Jordan finds Beasley. Back to Jordan. Pass to Beasley. Lobs it up for Jordan. Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Utah has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Reverses. Mitchell doesn't go for him. Towns with the defensive effort. Minnesota with the ball. They're on an 18-7 run. Here's Jordan. Towns trying to get open. A nice shot by Jordan. Jordan's got 12 points here in the second half.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. To the paint. And here we go. Towns heading to the hoop.
And he also brings the hustle to the table. Towns doesn't wait when the break is on. He's quick to get up the court.
Mitchell outside. The three from Gay. Minnesota with the rebound.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
And so it's Minnesota with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the...
That was nice. I think the finisher is better than the pass, though. So
changes here for the Timberwolves. Naz Reid, he's checked in for McDaniels. Jordan comes in for Vanderbilt. And it's Noel in for Edwards. So on the floor for Utah. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Eric Pascal out there with Jayshawn Tate. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now Jordan. Noel passes to Okogie. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Here's Jordan. Gobert with the block.
This is why shooters always have an eye out for Rudy. And if you don't, this could be the result.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Chandler's checked in. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. And Tate gets it to go. Tate's only got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Jordan inside. Reed the pass to Jordan. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Oh.
You know, Steve, we've seen a few times in recent years in Cleveland and Indiana, for example, a new coach gets fired in year 1.
Yes, Kevin, losing a locker room can do that to you. It's embarrassing for those teams. When you know it's not working, you better not delay the inevitable.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Azubuike's checked in, and Rudy Gay is subbed in for Tate.
No, Rondo. No.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rondo kicks to Azubuike. No good from Gay.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Timberwolves.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over. And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was
for Jordan.
Oh, his array of talents on full display. Picks up the triple-double, really takes ownership of this game. I thought that made the difference for them tonight.
To the middle, here's Jordan. Lays it up off the glass.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Outside Rondo, so it's Minnesota.